Usain Bolt of Jamaica also played Temple Run to relax before race.
Usain Bolt had a Temple Run character. This is like the Mario equivalent of like that star that.
Now it includes puzzles that you have to solve.
I'm sorry, did I just see Candy Crush on my screen? Why is she carrying a pickaxe? Forgive me, it's a chill day. It's very gloomy outside. This video, though, is gonna take us back through time, a very older time, a very forgotten time that I feel like nobody ever talks anymore. This video is the downfall of Temple Run. What the wrong? Complete story. I'm not usually this monotone, I promise. Please give the channel a chance. This is Stanley Offline. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
Temple Run, the game that every single person watching this video has played, the games that pioneered 3D.
ABCD, it's me. You still play? No way. No way you still play Temple Run. I didn't think people was going to be in my chat lying to me this early.
The endless running game. The game that was one of the few games to complete 1 billion downloads. Today, nobody plays them.
Whoa, 1 billion downloads? I did not know it was having that much motion. But it did come pre-installed on like I told people, I think I've told you guys this story. The first time I ever played Temple Run was like the first time like iPads or something was introduced to my school, and they had it like pre-installed as like a game you could play on there. So maybe that's how I got to 1 billion, like kind of on a YouTube deal. Like, you know how YouTube has a contract to be on everybody's phone whenever they get an iPhone? Maybe it's that.
They are not even part of the top 50 most downloaded games. So what caused the Temple Run games to lose 96% of their popularity? I'll tell you in this nostalgia-filled video.
Damn, 96%?
Now,
My goodness.
to understand the fall, we must also understand the rise. How did Temple Run games become so popular? So the year was 2009 at the time.
Wait, so did anybody in here play Temple Run though?
Endless running games were released, but they were all 2D, so people used to play them either on a web browser or on their mobile devices. You just had to overcome obstacles, and the character was running by itself in the game. Examples of this were Cannibal, Robot, Unicorn Attack, etc. The games had different themes, but the basic game mechanics...
Was that one game where the dude's doing parkour on roofs? Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like this dude, he's trying to get away from like another dude. Vector McKinley, you know ball. Oh my. No, McKinley, you know ball. And the quickness you pick that up with too. No, the quickness that you had that McKinley. Nah, Vector was fire. I ain't gonna lie. The Mystical, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. I promise. Usually I'm yelling by now, but genuinely, thank you so much for the sub, Mystical. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, family. Love.
was similar, as in you had to jump to cross obstacles. Cannibal is considered the first game of this genre. T-Rex from Google is also a 2D endless...
Okay, let's see if you guys know this other one. It's like, you don't know this one. There's no way you guys know this one. Same concept, but you're running away from a bull. You're running away from a bull, and it like takes place in like Spain or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'd be so surprised if y'all know what I'm talking about. I'd be so surprised if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Runner, but it came out in 2014. The motive behind my telling you all this is that the seed of the endless running genre was sown by...
Was it called the Bull Run? Was it called the Bull Run? That's some Haitian ass game. That was on Miniclip.
Adam with the Cannibal game, but it wasn't popular enough to become a part of the main culture. But a husband and wife duo was about to revolutionize this endless running genre. Imangi Studios is the company that made the Temple Run games. It was started by a couple...
Infinite Bull Runner? Let's see. That's... No, you saying more hints. That's all I remember about it. Let's see if Abby got it. Infinite Bull Runner. I'm looking for it. This jump. Where bro had... Y'all... Like all of these... Do y'all remember this? Yeah. That jump. Also a fire one. That was on Miniclip though, I think, or Game Node, one of the two.
couple in 2008. They are Natalia
Extreme
Nakianova
Paloma
and Keith
Pamplona?
Shepard. Kirill Chungov, who was a game artist, joined them. Initially, they made some games like Imangi World, Square, Geospark, etc.
Okay.
Though those didn't fare well.
I hated
Some
games that
games
look
like
like
Imangi
this.
World, Square, Geospark.
I hate games that look like this. I don't know what it is about like this art design thing that doesn't ever get me in the game. I can't stand games that look like this. Like across whatever genre platform, like back in the day, they don't really make games like this anymore. But like I can't play games that look like this.
etc.
Vex, what's good? Appreciate it. First time chat family. Welcome.
Though those didn't fare well, and the revenue wasn't much. But they didn't know that their luck was going to change when they launched Temple Run on August 4th, 2011. They had already made 7 games before that.
Wow.
And their last game, Max Adventure, was a commercial flop. So they used the same engine in Temple Run and launched it as a paid game in the iOS App Store. Nothing special happened initially. I mean, it received moderate success. It became part of the top 50 paid games chart. People were still liking the game, and the downloads were increasing in number, so the team decided to take a very bold decision, a decision that was probably going to be the best of their lives, to make the game free to play. Yes, the game was made free for all.
That's the meta these days, bro. Make every game free to play, make it enjoyable, and then people will pay for it on the back end way more than they would have paid for the game. Not me, though. I'm not people. Yeah, I'm team grind it out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm team grind it out. I will not be putting no money into any game. Every skin I had in Overwatch Overwatch 2. Any skin I ever had in Fortnite came from grinding out the game. Any skin I've ever had in Overwatch came from grinding out the game. Any skin I ever had in Rocket League came from grinding out the game. Shout out free to play. That's the method. That's the method. But I'm not gonna do that though. I ain't gonna lie.
December 2011, and the rest is history. It became the #1 free iOS app, the top grossing iOS app too. At the time, this 3-member team even beat companies like Zynga in popularity.
Wow.
When the Android version was released the next year, it completed 1 million downloads in the first 3 days. Imangi was not just a 3-member team anymore. It was a proper startup with many developers. They started signing toys,
Stan, you play 2K? Not anymore. I stopped playing after 16 or 17.
comics, and merchandise too. They got opportunities to partner up with big brands too. In June of 2012, we got to know that Disney Pixar partnered with Imangi Studios to promote the movie Brave, and they released Temple Run, Brave, where the locations of the
when was this? What?
movie were there. The characters
I
were
was not here for this.
there, and everything else was the same.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually Aura. Whoa! So you're telling me Fortnite wasn't the first one to do collabs? You telling me Fortnite and Travis Scott wasn't the first person to do a collab? I didn't know this though. Brave Run was $2.99. I had it. Nah, Trey, you was having money. Oh my gosh. You was playing $2.99, and you gotta understand that's $2.99 back then, Trey. So like you gotta adjust for inflation. You paid $10 for that. No, you was having money, I ain't gonna lie.
just looked like a reskinned version of Temple Run with the added feature of archery. The game did well though. They did one such collaboration again with Disney to promote Oz, the Great and Powerful. For this, they launched Temple Run Oz in 2013. Usain Bolt of Jamaica also played Temple Run to relax before races. When Imangi got to know this, they collaborated with him and created a playable character for him.
Usain Bolt had a Temple Run character. What? Yo, what? All gloomy aside, there's no way.
Temple Run Oz in 2013. Usain Bolt of Jamaica also played Temple Run to relax before races. When Imangi got to know this, they collaborated with him and created a playable character for him in the game.
What? When was this? Yo, that's crazy. He was my main. Nah, that's fire. They should put Usain Bolt in Temple Run, no cap.
Continuing this legacy, they launched
not Temple Run, in Subway servers.
Run 2 in 2013, which some people found unnecessary.
Temple Run 2 was unnecessary, but I did play Temple Run 2. It was unnecessary, but like by the time they released Temple Run 2, if my memory serves me correct, I had stopped playing Temple Run number 1. And when they made Temple Run number 2, I actually did re-download Temple Run 2. Like I was just like, oh yeah, Temple Run does exist. Let me play it. I didn't play it long, but it did get me to play a little bit, so.
But according to the developers, there were several new features that they wanted to introduce but couldn't do with the original game, so they had to make a new one. We got to see these new features too, like zip lines, mine tracks, waterfalls, and jets of fire. The first game was set in an ancient temple inspired by the Great Wall of China. But
bro, sometimes this thing would hold me.
Jets of fire.
I don't know if you guys experience it. Like, you know, this is like the Mario equivalent of like that start. Sometimes it will hold me because, as you can see, he's running dummy fast, and then the invincible armor thing will wear out right in front of an obstacle mad fast, so then I would get cooked, no cap. So like, this is a great power up, but also sometimes it would straight hold me.
The first game was set in an ancient temple inspired by the Great Wall of China, but this time new locations were introduced, and our character, Guy Dangerous, was chased by a single enormous evil monkey instead of multiple evil monkeys.
Right.
Overall, the graphics were improved, and the gameplay was more enjoyable.
Right.
That's why critics gave it good ratings, and the public liked it too. It crossed 20 million downloads in just 4 days.
It was
and
good.
In 2014, both games had completed 1 billion downloads, but the developers didn't know that this was the start of the downfall of the Temple Run series.
Yeah, I like literally past here, I have no idea what happens. Shoot, I mean, even in the beginning, I guess you could say I had no idea what happened because Usain Bolt is crazy.
A new Temple Run
Hi,
game
Stan,
was
you look good. I appreciate that, Takara. You look better. You know what I'm saying? You look fantastic.
announced in 2016, called Temple Run Treasure Hunters. It was made in collaboration with Scopely and launched in 2017. Now, anybody who has ever played this will realize when you see the trailer that it's not Temple Run, but now it includes puzzles that you have to solve.
I'm sorry, did I just see Candy Crush on my screen? Big got me playing Minecraft. Why is she carrying a pickaxe? How the fuck Ron need an enchantment table just to play the game? No. What? What is that? No wonder I don't know about this, bruh.
To progress in the game. And I don't have to tell you where they took their inspiration from for this. So this game was quite different from other games.
You telling me my mom could have been playing Temple Run this whole time? I don't know why that fried me, bro. They about to have Fruit Ninja on here next, gig.
In the Temple Run franchise, and it didn't perform as well as people had hoped. So it didn't affect the popularity of the series much. But Temple Run 2 had already completed 500 million downloads in the Google Play Store. This was in 2018.
Okay.
After that, another Temple Run game was released, called Temple Run Idle Explorers. And if you watch its trailer, you will realize that it looks like those weird casual games that are in vogue now. The astonishing thing was that this game was not advertised at all. I mean, it didn't show up on their websites or on their Play Store page. It only showed up when searched for. So I think this was a reason for their downfall. They started making totally different kinds of games and didn't release a proper, endless runner game after 2014. There were also...
And also, like, with a game like that, your shelf life for sure, like, you just can't expect something like that to last absolutely forever. The sheer fact that Subway Surfers made it back is just good luck. Like, that's just good fortune on Subway Surfers and to like make it back through like TikTok and stuff like that. But you just can't like those things I really want to borderline say you can't quantify it.
Many
it's repetitive, exactly.
This game. If you make a copycat
bomb. Appreciate the first time chat. Or not the first time chat, appreciate the bits. I'm starting to get so tired of Candy Crush style games that look like more than they are. That look like more than they are, and then end up being a decorator game with Candy Crush. No, absolutely. No, I've been burned down on Candy Crush games since like 2014, 2015. Stan struggling to read is a difficult sentence. I give myself a pass on that one. Yo, what's good, Cash? Appreciate the first time chat. Yo, no way I caught a live of the guy who cares sexy. I appreciate I do care for sexy. You know what I'm saying? I do care for sexy, bro. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. This is not what a typical stream looks like, though. I will say, furthest thing from. I got to make sure every first time chatter knows that. This is not what a Stanley stream usually looks like. It's just mad gloomy outside.
Of,
but appreciate the first time
GTA or Minecraft, they won't affect the original games much. But Temple Run is a game where you're just running, so many clones were made to replicate their level of success, like Temple Gun, Temple Jump, Piggy Run, Zombie Run, and Pyramid Run. These were some games that were entire copies. Then apart from that, some other games were made that were not proper clones but were inspired by Temple Run, like Agent Dash or Subway Surfers. Yes, Subway Surfers was inspired by this game only, which has now become more popular than Temple Run. While the
That's why I said sheer luck.
Of the Temple
I don't think Subway Surfers like actually quantified their comeback with TikTok.
Run was
There's no way they predicted that.
Falling rapidly, Subway Surfers hit an all-time high. Temple Run had to face huge losses due to these similar kinds of games, because if you play any of these, that would be enough for you. There aren't a lot of differences among these, so you will get similar experiences when playing Temple Run and Temple Jump. The developers initially said that it was flattering to see so many games being made on the same concept, but after some time many clone games were removed, citing copyright. Though the damage was...
Yeah, that flatter don't mean nothing when that check, you know, it's flattering until that check get flattered. Wait, hold on. It's flattered, it's always about being flattered until your pockets get flattered. There it is, I found it.
Already done. There is also the point that Imangi didn't innovate or introduce anything new to this genre. They didn't make anything new after Temple Run 2, and whatever they did make was copy of others. They couldn't
That's just so cheap.
expand the franchise either. They did launch some merchandise, and they were in talks about making a Hollywood movie with Warner Brothers, but that didn't happen, and the popularity of Temple Run started diminishing.
How did Subway Surfers not get sued? It has to be because of the cartoon, like actual aesthetics. It has to do with 3 train tracks and no turns. So Subway Surfers, you can't go like this or like that. You're just on 3 tracks and you're always going forward. And then it has to be with like some of like the tech and gear like that don't share the similarities. Like the boards are very astronomically different. You could say that's a stark difference in the game itself. You could say the jump boot height things, like the Subway Surfers like did a very good job at making their game the same game but entirely different.
In any case, these were games that nobody could play for a long time. The developers didn't introduce good updates for the games either. Like Temple Run 1, now called Temple Run Classic, it didn't have any updates. But yes, Temple Run 2 is getting updates, which is helping the game survive. But yes, credit has to be given to Temple Run and its developers because they did what no one would have thought was possible, making the endless runner genre a cultural phenomenon. I mean, yes, Temple Run wasn't the first such game. The Pepsi Man game was a game that was launched in 1999 on PlayStation, but Temple Run was the game that
was that one with the little squishy like you jump and then he like jumps and then the world like turns and stuff like that. You could play it online. Like wait, what's that one? That was the first like official Infinite one, but I hated playing that one because it was too easy. You know what I'm talking about? He's like short. He looks like a little alien. Was it just called Run? You know what I'm talking about? It's like it's Run. He's like in space, and you're running through like a what looks like a hexagon. Yeah, okay, it's Run. Yeah. We're not as old as you. Literally everybody in the chat is saying the game name. Like there's Matt. Come on, game. The fuck y'all old as was playing. Bro, you gotta understand in school there was only like so many games you could play on your phone. So like cool math games had all the fun games. So you will go to cool math games, you'll type it in, you'll play that game. That's where this comes from.
3D endless runner game. Subway Surfers contributed to that too. But all the endless runner games after Temple Run were inspired by it. Big game franchises started making their own endless runners, like Crash Bandicoot on the Run, Super Mario Run, and Sonic Dash. Then such games started to be made based on movies, like Jumanji, Epic Run,
There's no way I just saw The Rock on here.
The Games Catching Fire, and the latest one, Ram Setu, The Run. They also get credit for making our childhood so much fun.
Absolutely.
Most of you will probably be able to relate to the fact that at the time, we used to play this game a lot. And there used to be competition with friends over who would be able to score more. Those were the days. And the hyper-casual games in vogue these days don't stand a chance against them. You probably feel like downloading these games and playing them once again now because of nostalgia, my friends. But yes, now we talk about the current status of Imangi and Temple Run, and what the future holds for them. As a fan, I want the series to become popular again, and for us to get to see something new. Anyway, the developers are just giving out Temple Run 2 updates for now, in which a jungle map inspired by India was also inserted, inside of which there are 2 Indian characters. So this was their gift for the Indians, because Temple Run was most popular in India, Pakistan, and other Southeast Asian and African countries.
Whoa, Henny with the semi-big 15. What's good? I'm a little gloomy today. Henny with the semi. My boss, everybody. Yo, Henny, I'm good to chill at my desk a little bit today, gang. I'm a little bit under the weather. Like, the weather kind of got me down and out. Like, if you need me to be up, I'll be up. But I would really appreciate it, gang, if, like, I could just kind of chill a little bit today. I'ma still get work done. You should take the day off. You treat me too good. You treat me too good. If y'all don't know, Henny the Semi's my boss, bro. He's the longest person subbed. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't let your company down. I'ma just do what I can, and then after I finish stream, I'll go ahead and relax a little bit. I'll have that report written up for you tomorrow too, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Henny.
But if they want to become popular again today, it can only be achieved through social media trends, which made Subway Surfers and Getting Over It popular again. And if—
Whoa, I didn't know Getting Over It was old. I thought Getting Over It was, like, pretty recent.
That happens.
Like, not like pretty recent, but like 3-4 years ago.
Developers should take advantage of that and make movies, animated shows, anime spin-offs, amusement parks, and everything else out of it. Just like what Angry Birds do. To learn about their story, watch the video on the left. If you like this video, then like and subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, I'll go and download Temple Run.
Dang, that was a nice walk down memory lane. I can't even cap to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I loved Temple Run growing up, so seeing it is great. Once again, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for making it to another Stanley Offline video. I'm not this gloomy. You know that. Okay? But I appreciate you nonetheless. Click this video right here. It's just as entertaining as the video that we watched together. Don't take my word for it. Take YouTube's word for it, as they are the ones who put it up there for you. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. With that being said, goodbye.